I am coming to a head in a meadow, on a collapsing cliff that is whispering the inevitable to the meadows that are coming after, with their cows, their dogs, their hedgerows, their foxgloves, their walkers, and their forever bowing grasses. We are going down and down and down, and now the drowning comes. I am making this presentation while the front of the house is being peeled away. Ben is drilling the render off. The masonry all falls down and down and down and down into the skip.
Could you meditate?
I am meditating in my workroom. The relentless drilling disrupts my sky thoughts, and my breathing is silenced by the din. I think the ripples will be smoother, and that irritating silicon-filled crack will have gone. It will cost quite a bit, but it'll be worth it in the long run. It will look lovely once it's finished, says my neighbour. Besides, you'll never have to paint it again, says the workman. The noise can be heard right up the street, and I am embarrassed by all the attention. I balance the emissions in my head and guess it won't be too bad, will it? I am in the past future and in the present moment. I am in a process of making anew, like the plants in the garden, with the help of all creatures great and small, along with Uncles Tom, Dick and Harry. I am showing off my June number in this beautiful indoor space, Studio 6. I am an exhibit at the Southport Flower Show. I am a doughy tuna bagel from Southport's washed out food and drink festival. I am a fluttering, faded remnant from a Jubilee Street party. Will I get it together for the symposium? Back in the 80s and 90s, Dartington had its own West End status. Dartington occupies a space in my memory like a holy of holies, a grail, a place of unachievable movement making, a stage I could never occupy. Yet now, strangely enough, here we are. I am playing out 60 or so years that seem like only yesterday. Where have I been? Asleep? Or have I just woken up? Service is the expression of the awakened heart. I do this for myself alone. When we serve others, we serve ourselves. Jack Cornfield quoting Gandhi. I have now somehow become an elected councillor. That's a kind of service, yet I don't always feel awake when I'm wearing that particular dress. Karen Waterfield quoting herself. Life is a meadow that over time gets disrupted. 30th of August 1971. It's amazing how you miss a place you love. Miss it so much that it can even make you homesick, although it isn't your home. It's like this with Stowmarket. I miss it so much even though I have only been there for 2 weeks for me to remember it well. So I made plans last night for a walk with Sid, our dog, for today. I thought I would try and get a glimpse of the countryside I miss so much, a kind of make-believe Suffolk. I wanted so much to see the beautiful horses that I could see grazing in the fields in the distance from the hall window of our house. 5 or 6 beautiful horses. So I cut up 2 apples and put them in a bag, and when Mum asked me what I was doing, I said innocently, "Oh, nothing, ta-ra." Feeling the fresh air against my body, I ran down the field with Sid towards those beautiful creatures. As I walked over Wykin Slough, I suddenly remembered the swifts which always occupied this area. I remembered Mandy saying that they swoop to try and attack. I honestly don't believe this anymore, as I believe they do it just to annoy you, really. They know they are at a benefit with their wings. I soon reached the edge of the field in which the horses were grazing, only to find it all fenced off. I then realised that I should have thought about it before. Of course they'd be fenced in, you nit, Karen. I passed the field in which the horses leisurely grazed, and after stopping for the 100th time for Sid to do his business, I found an opening in the barbed wire. It must have been cut away for farm vehicles to get through, as I could see definite tractor tracks, and in the field towards the other side there was a farm implement. The dew was still on the grass, even though both Sid and I got our feet